Hey guys, what's cracking? Godsfight here, coming at you with the next episode of Divine Season 3 Deluxe Arc. A bit of an extra wait for this episode. Apparently, there was a bit of an issue with the subtitle captions. Our subtitles weren't actually available, so most people couldn't understand the episode. So a lot of us Western viewers had to wait a few hours to actually watch this and fully understand what's going on, ourselves included. So we decided, heck, we won't even start attempting to watch it because we heard the news before we even attempted. So before we started attempting to watch it, we decided to wait until news that it came back on and started to matriculate through. And it's back on, we hear, and judging by this little bit here that you can turn it on and off, yep, that's good to go. So we can now go and watch this episode. With me today, I've got my co-host, the one who is probably the biggest fan of Blankfire in our group, that being Zenon, my boy, also from the recent Catapult. Actually, no, this is the Catapult fight night should be after this, right?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, that's something you'll see in the future.
Yeah, in the very near future, actually. So how are we doing today, Zon? Are we feeling excited for Blankfire Nexus? He's finally here.
Oh yeah. I have 2 glasses of water for the heat this episode's gonna bring.
I have a mega glass that I always drink that says "Don't tread on me." I hope it counts. Maybe it's comparable.
That used to be fun.
2 glasses half full, as they say. This is a fight that we've always been waiting for, right? Ever since the pairings were announced, we knew Suo and Suzune had to fight. They had so much in common. The bracket says that they were going to be the final pair together, and there's Suo's attempts to kind of break through to her and just observing, right? What's up?
Even the opening kind of hints at it, you know?
Oh yeah, Blankfire and Artisari kind of facing off against each other, right? So that's one of the opening pairings that is actually coming true here, and it's a splendid pairing. These units go so well together, and the pilots as well, especially. I can definitely see where there's a chemistry and a friendship there, because Suzune is under a lot of the same duress, where she's kind of repressed in a state of zero, much in the same way that Suo was, although for very different reasons, mind you, right? One is from the absence of family, the other one is
still alike.
Yeah, it's still right? Cause is different, end result the same. Now, I must say, I think you and I both agree, Suo's gonna crush it in today's episode, right?
Look, I won't give any spoil. I saw a small teaser for what's coming in this episode, and it's going to be beautiful.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna take that as a yes then, and you hold the theory that he should win, right? Yeah,
I believe Suo is going to win.
Yeah, I mean, not only will that take Suzune out of the top cut, which I've always figured Suzune wasn't going to make it to the top cut. There's just not really too much reason for her, right? Her arc ends here. Well, the first arc, I suppose, right? There's probably still more to do with her character. Let's hope, right, writers, right? There's more to do with her after this. But on top of that, I feel like when it comes to Blankfire, this is going to be a good redemption fight, because Blankfire has kind of been on the back burner for a while. Ever since season 1, it lost to Levidras. It never fought again after that, and it has an off-screen win against Megami, which yay, but then also had an off-screen loss to Senka. So yay. So it's it feels like it's been a while since we had some good Blankfire action, you know?
This is Suo's first on-screen fight since episode 2 of season 2 Divine.
He has been out of it for a while. This man has been nothing but fight till
but actually wait till fight in almost 22 episodes.
Wow, dude, and wow, to think Makoto's probably gonna break that record soon, huh? I know, real sad, but yeah, that's besides the point. We're talking about that today. So, what do you think Nexus is gonna do? Right? You got any theories to lay on this, Mr. Blankfire man?
All right. Crackhead theory. Obviously, since he's going into the lock matchup, baseline, it's gonna be able to bind cards off of Circle.
Oh, to counter the lock immediately. Interesting. So you are going hard on the anti-lock. A lot of people have been thinking about the counterplay from it. That's kind of cool. I like that. Anything else that you could think about aside from the anti-lock play?
Outside the anti-lock, one of my other theories, it's probably going to be similar to a Rakshasa or a Vivat, where it has to ride over the original to activate like Persona, maybe get like a state that it becomes in, and then it gets all of its effects dependent on that state. I still feel like it will use cards from the soul, and I still wanted to keep the face down bind zone. What like it will probably still scale with the cards face down in the bind, so that way we still get the support like Evoke and Zamuk. That way they still keep their like respect and Zaybok. All the big three of like Myers Trio.
Right, yeah. Invokes and Moog, Vadrock, the big ones. I mean, and even the other ones too, definitely would appreciate that it still plays very similarly. So I agree. I think that Blankmeyer, it would do best with a Rasetsu like upgrade. So not too much bigger on the power level, but probably some minor updates. Now, Rasetsu's main claim to fame was it reduced the limitations on the divine skill and also eased up on the restrictive nature of the primary skill. You didn't even need to CP until after that. But then B, the big difference is that it did a whole board nuke, right? So I could see where Blankmeyer ends up taking a similar route and it binds more cards away, and it's more heavy on the field control. Or I could see where, because it's more Kettery, one of the cards that it binds face down, it could then superior call back. So it's almost kind of like Rezael or Liael Amorta-ish, right? It's kind of got that reference to them, which if they did that, I'd be like, that's pretty cool. Although it's another multi-attack then, unless it's like doing it from the main phase or something. But Blankmeyer was an on-attack, and I would suspect this would be an on-attack too, right? So go figure. And if, depending on if they did it that way, then there's a crackhead theory to end all crackhead theories that it actually puts away face down bind zones and it scales on that instead, because it's the one who walks away from zero, so he's not doing the zero like game plan anymore. But my personal theory is that it's just going to be like a updated version of Blankmeyer, which is a little bit more but less restrictive. Like, one thing that would make it less restrictive is that it no longer has the requirement on the bind zone for the divine skill. It could just proc divine skill whenever again, so you're not as pressured to try and like get your soul up to the necessary amount to make the DS work. And also, I think it would be cool if it doesn't have to bind for just to get the basic effects like the power and the draw and stuff like that, right? So it just binds whatever you want and it'll still scale regardless, because that feels like Rasetsu, right? Rasetsu never asked you to like CB right off the bat for the freaking nuke on both sides, so it just feels good to have that there. But that kind of does it for like my theories on it too. So there's like one of two ways it could take. It could take more on its thematic inspiration and do away with a lot of the Blankmeyer elements by putting back the cards and then maybe do some superior calls or whatever. Or it could lean in on the Blankmeyer stuff and do a Rasetsu like update to like make it a little bit better. I'm hoping it's the latter because that feels more cohesive to the deck, and it seems like you agree, right, my boy?
Yeah, and now bit of a like moving it to the other side. Do we feel like Suzune could possibly get more support this set that was not used during her fight against Omega? Lyrical still has a few slots left that haven't been revealed, and we're not really sure what they are.
That's fascinating.
There's still a chance she might have more cards to be used. I don't think they would have done, like, I don't know if it is, because if they did give her support, they might have given to her all at the one time. But who knows? We might see something. Because I feel like it's weird going with Suzune, who we already know what all of her cards do, into just full new Blankmeyer territory. I feel like just one more new card might have.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not feeling it personally, but because of the preponderance of evidence you're presenting, particularly the whole remaining set cards there might be. That's a good point. I couldn't really imagine what she would get at this point, though. So that might be something to keep in mind there. Like maybe we can. You know what? I'll make this a little fun. I'll bet against you and say that she's not going to get a new card in this fight.
All right, noted.
All right, bet. And I think the only other thing to mention is, do we have any predictions about what's going to happen after she loses this fight, right? Like, how severe would the repercussions be from the Rokuin family? Because I've heard theories from they won't do anything but sculpture all the way up to, like, disowning her. I've heard the whole brevity of it. I'm like, I don't know where I fall on that. I'm really mixed on that entire notion. Do you have a theory about what would happen to Suzune after this?
Well, maybe in the vein of one, I'll take it into a bit more of it's her own decision, where after she loses to Suo, she chooses to go against her family.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, right,
her,
right. Like a transformational
like,
thing, right?
like her family no longer makes the choice for her. It is her own choice.
Oh, I get what you mean. So it's like, it's not like a tragedy what'll end up happening. It's because she's choosing of her own accord. It's like a triumph in her own way. I like that. I really like that spin, actually. It's really fitting for like near the end of the season to have that big triumph. I mean, hell, Blackmire kind of became a knight in shining armor, unironically. So I kind of dig that. Speaking of shine, this white screen has been blaring at me for long enough. Let's go ahead and get started with this episode here.
All right, let's get it. I'm excited. Oh, Child Suo.
Joyous Stonkster. So many people have told me that this card is just like bad luck for him.
Yeah, it's cursed.
Oh, so it must be like the end of season 1.
It's kind of like a dream.
Fighto, friendo.
Obviously, because like
cute.
Suo, like
man, Suo was so adorable as a kid, though. He took after his father. I see.
Yeah, what the here?
Oh, it seems like he has his mother's eyes, though. Aw. More than everyone else, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no, he is into Vanguard so much.
He is kind of obsessed, bro.
I feel though. Here's the thing: he's not Toya levels obsessed yet because he's not going homeless for Vanguard.
I feel like it's a matter of time, though.
It is. Honestly, I need Toya versus Sumo. I feel like that would be a good fight.
Oh, that'd be a great fight. It doesn't even have to be like serious. It would just be a fun fight. Oh, that is a Nexus thing right there, right? It's a light feather.
That is Nexus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One last look of the old Blankmire.
Out with the old, in with the new. This is a beautiful scene. What a great way to start. Oh, Design Force! In his dreams, he, without even realizing it, made a new Blankmire. Whoa! That's fascinating.
That art is great, the DSR.
The DSR is so amazing. Daisuke Izuka. We were talking about this while the ads was going on. Daisuke Izuka is the best artist in Vanguard, dude. 100%. He had me on RFD.
I hate you, not you. I hate wait, you suck. You're horrible. Not you. Go back to the mother so I can keep just like agonizing her.
God.
She's the worst.
Yeah, she is horrible, heartless, does not know a thing about parenting. Yes. I like how she says that like that's something to be proud of.
Wait, how did she get there?
Instant transmission.
Go away. Do be gone.
Oh man. Oh my god. Mother Dearest has her again. Ugh. God, and the metronome ticking from the grandfather clock is so... Oh, that's creepy. Wow, that is some brainwashing. I hate this chick so much. How the hell? Oh, Mirei's so winning this, isn't she? I have a theory. I'm just gonna say it before it actually like pops up. Between you and me, I think Mirei's gonna win this right here because my theory is that Erika's gonna win the entire tournament, and the only way for that to happen is for Mirei to go 3-0, and so everyone else is 1-2, and Erika gets the bye to go into top cut. What do you think?
You know what'd be cool? I agree with that because you know what'd be a cool thing? I don't know if it happens, but next week's episode might be Erika versus D.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
No. Oh no, it's 11 and like it's 12 and 30. Who knows? Maybe
it might be a two-parter.
It's just I want to like see Erika get another fight.
Yeah, and hopefully in top cut like new Liael Amorta, right? That'd be so good. Liael Amorta has been dunked on for too long. Come on, Mirei, take down now. I know now is good, girl, but Mirei, we need to get Erika in the top cut, and you've got to sweep.
I don't.
Man,
They're not gonna
Viene
throw it to us.
looking at her like, you ain't got it, bro. My deck way better than yours, homie. I'm sorry, sister. Fight.
Fight. It'd be
Wow.
funny. We'll Akina and now get kicked out from the tournament.
Still such an interesting character because he still has like this really like depressed look sometimes, but then he switches like this, so it's like he can't really wipe away the facial expression he's held for years on end, but he's getting there. Come on, mire. Yeah!
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
yeah, if you look at that. Yasha! Let's go. Yes.
Yes.
They're saying she's too strong to boss Sagara.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, next season, she'll only have the one Warlord.
Fair. Okay, Suo.
All right, here it comes.
Dude, I know. And before Kuon goes 0-3 and is going to be on that bench, even crashing out harder. That's so sick ass title. The Phantom Sound. How did he get that title? That's so cool. That's like too cool, dude.
It's a really cool title, yeah.
Gives her a calling card from P5. I'm gonna steal your heart. Aw. Can I just say, by the way, there's too many people who are shipping them. I'm like, guys, can we start at friendship at least? It's not immediately like that. Come on.
Also, I mean, like, Suzune's in the range of like
Bang Dream.
12 to 13.
Bang Dream.
Bang Dream, yeah. I find it a bit uncomfortable because I think there's at least like 4 to 5 year gap. But,
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Kuon's already getting the wrong impression,
Kuon.
dude. Hmm. He's surprisingly, like, astute and introspective. Oh, the quote! Oh!
oh yeah.
Oh, man. Suo's my boy.
It's like I have been saved, so I will save another.
It's beautiful. They say,
We are all rooting for
watch
him.
watch it, learn it, teach it.
Oh, that's rude.
I reject the offer. We're gonna reduce that falsehood to 0, Suo. Let's do it. Oh, and now I think about it, Blankmeyer has a sword, right? I want to see like those chains break through his sword. That'd be like peak cinema for this fight. Like the cinematography of that. It's good symbolism. Stand up, Vanguard.
Alright, so no new ride line.
Right. Makes sense. I mean, Blankmeyer's really strong. It doesn't need a new ride line. Neither did like Varga.
How is it that like so almost everyone who's gone second has won?
It's like they want to deny what standard is.
Except for Rika so far.
Yeah, honestly, Rika kind of needed to go first. Okay,
Well.
no new card. Come on, I want to win my bet against Zenon here, bro. No new cards.
Oh, there's a vote. So we still have a vote.
Yep. Rush. Call crap. Call Vadrock. Put 3 cards. High roll. Oh, that's a smart. Oh, more soul already? Okay, so the deck's getting more soul. Oh my god, right away, I love it. They actually gave him like a lucky crit, that's awesome. That's fair. He doesn't want to get locked. I mean, but you can't lock if the opponent's grade 2, right?
Like yeah, can't lock going first.
So it wouldn't matter. Alright. This must be kind of tragic for you in a way too, huh, Zena? These are like your 2 units.
It's 2 of my favorite units now fighting against each other, so I am happy either way.
Yeah,
I'm happy and sad.
Honestly, Artisari will be a winner in our hearts, in a sense.
You got ooh, yeah.
Nice. Huh, they hung on that crit there for a little bit. Now I'm getting Rezael feels. No, I don't like this brainwave. I'm gonna quit it.
Or, oop, critical trigger.
Okay. So aggressive. They don't want this fight to last very long. Mind hacker still. Come
Mind
on.
hacker.
How do you have space for that? Ow. 4 damage. Okay, so he's holding to a lot of pieces then, it looks like.
Yeah. 5 cards in here.
Come on. Spare her from this. She doesn't want this, Suon, you know it. You can do it. Zero. Ooh, the way the music pops is nice. No, he can't. You fight back, and that just shows that you have it. Damn, that look! What the frick? You have your mama's eyes, but they're scary.
There, yeah, here he comes.
Okay, this really helps. Bancho mu raido.
There you go.
Oh, cool. They actually gave it Dark State's background. Nice. It's not just the desert. Okay, really feeling the Rasetsu theory now. Because he's starting with Blanked by a regular. Damn! What is this counterplay, dude? No locks!
no front row for you.
Look, all I'm saying is with this much counterplay, Zenon, I'm pretty sure he doesn't get rid of locks.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Get rid of the tokens. You gotta keep that Yuika. The Yuika's too good. Front row too. Yep, correct.
I mean...
Man, they would fade away. Would they even go to the void?
No, they don't go to the bind.
Okay. Damn, just crits. Come on, guys. Chill out. That's funny.
What does it do?
Oh! And look, takes in some of the bind. That's huge for the toolboxing. Oh! That's so huge. I think that's the first time he's actually done that skill, right? From Shatter Strike?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow! So it's a wave accelerating binds, and it toolboxes. So that's a brilliant skill. Oh, I'm so in love with that. That's awesome.
Here's the thing. Do you... Okay, that has to be bind card restricted. It has to have, like, I'm guessing it's gonna have the condition if you have 4 or more cards face down in the bind zone.
Yeah. I guess this guy's a little slow on the uptake. Bruh.
I mean, the dude only played it, like, started playing Vanguard, like, what, half a month ago?
Pick up the glow sticks and start cheering, bro. Oof. I'm sure Noir likes that moment right there. No, it's gonna change today. Shigure.
Yes.
He's saying the right words, baby. Solid. God, I love Suo right now. Words gonna express how awesome this fight is so far. Oh. But winning doesn't matter if you're not yourself. Come on, Suo. Come on, Suo. Block this. End this. Oh. You can, like, see, like, she probably cried last night or something.
Yeah. Or, like, stayed up a lot.
Yeah. She's troubled. God, she must absolutely hate Vanguard right now. No. Animations, let's go.
Yes.
Bro,
They'll give us this
side block it.
PG, obviously.
Vanguard. Yeah, because you added it, right? Go figure.
Rafael. Crit. Alright. It looks
every
like...
drive check has been crits, dude.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet Divine Skill's gonna have it too? Nice guard. No, it's
I
not.
mean, if they don't want to power crit, or my guess is it will keep a crit to allow you to use power.
God, he had a lot of 5Ks. What the heck? Oh, wait, hold on a second. This really makes me feel like he's going to Superior Call. Yeah, he's going to Superior Call, isn't he? Oh, that's clever. God, the writing is peak right now. That is so clever that the empty rear guards is like him being alone. It reminds me of Draconic Overlord. Oh, oh yeah, the white seed that made people think inappropriate thoughts.
Get your head out of the gutter, people.
Yeah, you're feeling it, girl. You can't deny.
Just reach out your hand.
A miracle will go to those who reach out their hands. You have me. Start from 0.
かつての俺と同じゼロにとどまるものよ。よく見ていろ。ゼロから歩み出し、いくつもの位置を得た俺と。
That's clever. Oh, this writing's fire. Oh, Apocalypse. Let's go, let's go. Animation.
This from Divinez comes the universal one. So Persona Rise. Oh, he's lost a lot of his
He's shining, boy. He's shining.
Shining.
On place? Oh, I like the knock on that.
On place?
On place? Okay, so only bind 2, but there's gotta be more to this. Jeez, dude. It's superior calls for binds. It's superior calls. Oh, but it's on place, so it's not multi, but oh, that's so getter. Ooh, and then he can use this to get more advantage. Damn. Wow. From 0 there is from 1 there is many. Damn.
Oh.
Okay. Huge. Fighto. Frenzo. Come on, break through them chains, Blankmeyer. The one that starts it all. That hits hard.
There, here it is.
Oh. Damn. This is the best fight of the season. This is the best fight of the season, dude. This is peak.
I'm so glad to be able to witness this.
Arsaris, she is afraid, bro. Yeah, that's right. Cut to the chains, bro. Don't guard.
Whoa.
You can't guard. No guardo.
Here it comes.
And that makes it a 10 out of 10 fight, baby. Oh, that didn't kill though? Oh, come on, you can't guard this. Yeah, you're cooked. Ain't no way. Come on, baby. Seal this. Seal this fight. You know, this reminds me of Soul Eater. Anyone who's watched Soul Eater, you know the whole Krona, like, Maka thing? It's like that. And she just gained her 1. Beautiful.
the first
Anime finish.
and anime finish.
Anime finish. We just watched the best fight of the season, probably, dude. That. How do you beat that? How do you beat that, dude? Holy crap, that was good. Wow. Like everything we fantasized this fight would give us, it did. It's awesome. Don't decline this time.
So it's a bit of a mix. Oh, see, Mario!
Caramel? You're sweet like caramel? Hmm. Aw, it's a start. It's a start. It's cute.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Oh, is it just like you said, Zena? Ooh, you tell her. Oh, she dare, ho. Oh, yes, she did.
真に強いファイターには揺らぐことのない己があると知りました。私にはそれがないということも。自分自身を見つけたい。私は本当の意味で強くなりたい。1を得た私。よ
ーし。
最強だと証明してみせます。六王院に新たなノリを敷くと。
Heck yeah.
はい、その通りです。
その通りです。
勝手にしなさい。
Oh? I still don't like you.
I mean, did she kind of respect that? Okay. I can, you know what? I respect that. Huh.
Again, I still don't like her.
That went way better.
Way
I love the symbolism of that. I must say though, that went marvelous compared to what I was thinking was going to happen there.
Alright, are we gonna get him any like round 3 fight?
Oh, now you're coping, bro. So Kuon's gonna get dunked on, dude. Alright, tell us a bit more about Blademeyer, baby. Oh. You've been on this before.
Yeah.
Alright, so the power line hasn't changed there. Call or draw using a face down card. Interesting. Jesus. The ultimate response to anything.
Oh, wait!
That actually... they're all gonna get their fights. Huh. Interesting. Trial of the Moon once more. Beautiful title there. Huh. So, does that mean we're going to get like the fights where they're going to be like quick versions of it? I can respect that. Maybe. That's nice. I mean, predictions here state that that Megami, we're going to have Megami, Etika, and Rika win those fights, and that'll set them up for top cut. God, this episode's then on. God, dude. Oh, yeah. We had to wait extra because of the subs, but holy crap, I can't even be mad at that. I just can't. It's peak. It's peakness. It's cinema.
The wait was worth it. However, I do have one theory for Group C.
Oh, what's up?
Akina and Kuon are gonna lose. Not Kuon, Rika. Akina and Rika are gonna lose. So it comes down to the lottery. But
okay, so I see what you mean, and then Akina loses out. So that'd be so funny. None of the fated or destined make it to what? But okay, so I see, and then that would probably reduce a lot of the impact of Top Cut by that point. But I guess then your surrogate protagonist for that season might end up being Etika. I can see why though. So if I'm understanding your thinking right, it's going along the lines that Akina just needs to find what Vanguard means to him. He doesn't really need to win, and we know from the opening shot that he finds it in this upcoming fight. So okay, I can respect that.
Akina doesn't need to win this big tournament. I don't think he even needs to make it the top cut, honestly.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
I can see where he makes it the top cut just for the simple reason that him winning should be him winning this trial, like overcoming the trial of the moon. Because if he fails at the Trial of the Moon again, it would feel a little disappointing, admittedly. So I think from that narrative implication, I want him to win this fight, but I don't think he needs to win the tournament. I totally agree with you there. I could, like, my personal fan theory is I want him to fight fight against Michiru at some point in that tournament, either against Michiru or that would be a cool fight. Another one I want to see is him versus Suo. I think that'd be an awesome fight to have that rematch again between Vita and now one who walks from zero. That would also be cinema for real. My personal
problem.
What's up?
Because one of those can't happen.
And it's the Michiru, right?
Well, okay. It's more like definitely both of those can't happen.
Interesting. Okay, so why not the Suo one?
Or actually, no, never mind. Because more so, no, never mind. Because who else would be making it from?
So your top cut should be Mystery Fighter, Michiru, and my theory is Rika, Akina. You have Suo, and
because I'm trying to find a point where every other character, and so like we're thinking like Akina and Suo in round 1, and then like or actually because.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Akina versus Suo. What's up?
Because you still also want to see Rika versus Michiru.
Right? Yeah, Rika versus Michiru. I want to see that fight too, and I think that fight can happen.
That would probably have to be the other side. I don't, because again, it's like we're trying to figure out a way that Akina would fight both Suo and Michiru, but that would mean with the top 8. One of those both of those fights have to either occur in.
Yeah, if I had to. Yeah, you're right. They can't both happen, I don't think. And honestly, between the two, I probably wouldn't as much want the Suo Akina fight, especially because I think the number one opponent I want Suo to fight, it's not Akina, it's not even Michiru. I want him to fight Erika. I want him to fight Erika. Yeah. There is a history between those characters, and I just kind of, it's weird to me that they've never had a chance to fight. So I think this stage is the perfect stage for them to kind of have a resolution between the two of them, right? Like mano a mano, have that resolution with each other. I like that. I mean, Suo has definitely redeemed himself as a character 100%, and Erika is also trying to reestablish herself as a person. So in a way, they're kind of both building their lives from this point. They're kind of similar. So it would be a good way to like kind of kindle a friendship there in a similar way to what just happened between Suzune and Suo. So I want that fight to happen. Rika versus Michiru is the most obvious one. Another pretty cool one would be Mide versus Megami. If they did do that one, I can see where. Yeah. Oh, another one would be so if we theorize that Ruka is the mystery fighter, if we make that theory, then Ruka versus either Megami or Mide would be fascinating. I can see where they're going to have Ruka fight Mide and make a sample out of Mide by having her crash down against Ruka just to kind of scale things. Plus, it's Blackout beating Daybreak, so you kind of got that going on there. That also happened in the second season.
But I know some people have wanted to see Megami and Mirai fight.
Yeah, it's another like rematch of that fight, which I think if that rematch were to happen, I can see where Mirai could take it, but that one's kind of either or. But I feel like that rematch is probably not as strong as the Ruka idea, just because we've already had like that match, and it doesn't seem like they're hashing out much new ground because they're both pretty resolved characters by this point. Like they don't really need to have that match. It would be a cool reference though, admittedly, right? It is a cool pairing. And that would probably like leave Megami. Megami versus Michiru would be a funny one. That would be a funny one. Just to see if she could break her Dark States curse or something. So for those of you down in the comment section below, go ahead and comment to us like your theories on what you think the top 8 pairing is going to be, because we're at the stage where we can start making like predictions, right? And I want to see what you guys think is the perfect top 8 thematically for each fight, and then who would ultimately win. I'm very curious to see that, so I'm going to expect some lists down there. Honestly, 10 out of 10 episode. I'm sure you agree, right, Zenon?
I agree, yeah.
Yeah, be 11 out of 10. That was scientifically possible. And that aside, I think I won the bet against you. I did not see one new card from Suzune.
No. But I should have made the bet against Blagmire returning all the cards to the deck.
Yeah, exactly. You missed out your chance to catch me on that one. Senor. So, I mean, it's a cool card. It's kind of Resetsu-like, but also kind of Keter-like, so it's like an in-between. Like, it seems like a cross-persona ride like Resetsu, but instead of, like, fully expanding on the gimmick of Blankmire, they have like a Keterified side graded, like a side direction where it's recalling. So it seems like Blankmire, instead of upgrading its power, is becoming a little bit more resource conscious, right? And I think that's a fantastic way to take the deck, because the deck was already pretty ludicrous. Now, the power creep was definitely going against it by, you know, set 5 or whatever, but it was still a very powerful blueprint, and so they gave it some good touch-ups to help its stability more than anything, and I mean, that's perfect, right? And this is good.
Grade 1.
Yeah, that allowing you to do Geno like effects and get back a PG from Soul is so poggers. I love that effect. And it's also worth noting that this is a really good like proof that Bushiro can still design cards, right? There have been a lot of people crashing out over the recent reveals of Youthberg and Revolform Exist, and that in combination with how Bob Saga has been handled makes them think that, you know, Bushiroad is just going to power creep the hell out of this format and it's all going to be bad and they don't know how to design cards again or something, right? I just want to say for the record that I don't think that's true. Now, I will say that Exist is a bit boring, and so that is disappointing. I won't argue against that. But the reason that those two decks are really overtuned that way is because I don't think they're going to support either deck again for a long time. So they wanted to give them a head start in the format before things start to naturally progress further on. And especially when Youthberg's case, it's not like an unbeatable strategy even at this point in the game, right? I still think it's a little bit lacking in the defense department, so it has its flaws. So that's the reason. These are two pretty old like Overdress, Will-Dress era decks that they just wanted to give like a huge leap forward, but then keep them that way for a long while. So I wouldn't worry about them. A lot of the other decks have been phenomenal. Vaseruk handled very well, even though people have been memeing about CB3 combos, so maybe it's even a little bit underwhelming for some people. I think it's about right. Artisaria, fantastic card. They really knew how to use luck in this particular deck. Sephiroth Gila, really solid card design there. The new Magnolia, really cool. I like how it kind of streamlines the entire gimmick and gives you a very reliable Vanguard to base your skills around, and then you can just ride it to whatever Magnolia that you want from that point. So very smart move on Bushy's part. And even Blankmire Nexus. I like Blankmire Nexus. They handled this one pretty freaking well, dude. And now the last proof of concept for them is going to come in this upcoming fight, where we're going to probably see the third Gen Maju, right? Which is probably the Knight, right? And so that one should be popping out, and we're also going to see what our Griffith or Hippogriff Mistress is going to do. And if those cards are cool and they feel like they elevate the decks in meaningful ways, then I think they did really well this season on a TCG perspective, like straight up. I just want to say that here because it's kind of coming to mind, and we can see the path that these things are going to take, but we can probably return back to this topic when we actually enter like the end of the season. We see exactly what those cards do. Anything else to mention before we call it an episode here, brother?
The episode was peak, well worth the wait, and can't wait for more.
Hell yeah. My sentiments exactly there. And with that said, for those of you who are looking for other reactions to get to, definitely want to catch up on the other reaction videos for Divine Season 3 if you haven't already, because we're near the end here and you're going to want to catch up as we start barreling towards the end game. But if you're looking for the Vanguard content on the side, then look no further. We're a one-stop shop for just that, whether it be top 10 videos, fight nights, discussions, custom card reviews, and so much more. We've got it all right here, the whole shebang. And if you like what you see, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and turn notification bell for the next time I upload a video. And with that said, take care, and God bless y'all.